see here. Far away.
One of the toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome to John O'Quinn Field in H-Town, home to the Houston Cougars. As we'll see, the number 14 team in the country, the Texas A&M Aggies, taking on a team from the playoff a year ago, the Houston Cougars.
So what?
48 Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David
What are you talking
Pollard
about?
and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started.
What is it?
Houston ready to put it deep and get this game going.
Oh.
Just into the end zone, and he'll bring it out.
Well, we're probably just going to
Excellent job by the coverage team. A
drop
pretty
it.
minimal gain on that return. So Texas A&M's offense will have the football first. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, David?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality, like all power, all those things are really, really good. But you also need guys that will hold people accountable, guys that will lead. And it's nice to have those guys on your team. They're the leaders of the team, and they're the best players.
And part of the reason why they're leaders is because these guys galvanize their teammates, right? We've seen time and time again, these dudes make plays, and it just sparks the sideline. It sparks the coaching staff. It sparks the fans. They're special players, and they all have to play well today.
Makes the grab. He works his way up to the 20-yard line and goes out of bounds there.
And I love when my quarterback sees zone and knows exactly where to go with the football. Sees the wide receiver running the drag route, knows when to throw it, pulls the trigger for the easy completion.
Right there.
He'll have the first down as he gets it to the 28-yard line before he stopped.
Well, the tight end shows off his speed. See his ability there to separate from the defender trying to cover him on that drag route.
A&M comes back out with another first down.
Oh, wait, what snap?
He wants to throw it again.
I ain't seen no snap from there.
And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a first down.
I didn't see no snap in there.
Let's see if they try it again.
No, I didn't see a snap in there.
They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. And the Aggies.
Well, one, stop going back and forth with an adult. No, it was not a snap in there.
After the big loss on the last play. Rides the back on the option, the give. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Firing deep. Got his man downfield. Breaks into the open. Almost took it all the way, but a huge gain, and he has him set up first and goal.
Man, that's a really nice job executing by this offense. Third down, defense expecting pass. They had a plan. Quarterback drops back, gets rid of the football. Nice job after the catch, and a great job setting up a first and goal for this offense.
That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. They keep pushing forward, now back to work on second and goal from the 6. Looking to fire. Lets it go to the end zone. Had it in his hands for the score and let it fall to the turf. It'll be third down.
And you've got a golden opportunity here now on third down. I know you just threw an incompletion, but you've had a really nice drive to start this game. You want to cap this thing up, and you want to do that by scoring a touchdown. So think about who your best player.
Touchdown, Aggies! Fired in from the red zone for the score.
Man, great first drive by this offense. Capped off, 3rd and goal situation. A lot of times thinking run, run. They got a perfect play scripted. Take advantage of the defense, get the passing touchdown, and get this party started right.
On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So Houston's offense will try to get something going with their first possession. Hopefully we'll see a performance today like the one that this guy had last week when basically he just ran wild through the defense.
He made that defense look silly. Out in the open field, he was making people miss, breaking tackles, scoring touchdown after touchdown. And this offense has vowed to find new ways to get him the football. So we're going to see something else that we haven't seen before because of this guy's unique talent in this one.
Yeah, and the defense
turning on the Jets. He'll work and weave his way all the way up to the 45 before going out of bounds. The offense getting set for a first down from the 45. They'll try the run.
And that would be the definition of first down success. Putting yourself in a good position. It's 2nd and inches. I can do whatever I want next. I can take a shot down the field. I can run the football and get a new set of downs. Like, nice first down execution.
They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. The Cougars are moving quickly down the field. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Gets it past the marker. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. Houston going up tempo.
I think it's really important for this offense. They get this guy going early in the game, and they're doing a nice job of that right now. Remember, he's the kind of running back who gets better as the game goes on. That's a really good omen for this offense, considering his success now early.
Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. To the air on 2nd down. Got his man. And they'll make the stop, and we are headed to the end of the first period. We've reached the break, and Texas A&M leads it. And we've come to the end of one. And let's take a quick moment to catch up on the stats. So they go back to work after the break, and it is 3rd down. Looking to throw for it. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24. And in an effort to keep them off balance and be unpredictable, instead, they stepped on a landmine.
You know, the offensive line in that situation has just got to find a way to hold on. There's an opportunity there on 3rd and inches to take a shot and maybe score a touchdown. But you know the defense might be blitzing. And if that's the case, we've got to find a way to give our quarterback the extra split second he needs. They couldn't get it done.
Power football with the run. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Coming to the line of scrimmage on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Under fire.
Thank you.
Oh, and he took a shot as he threw that one away. Texas A&M will have to boot it away. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. Able to get the first one of the day away. They did have to send him out 3 times in that victory last week. Coverage team able to put a stop to that return at the 42-yard line. Here comes the Houston offense once again. These last couple of drives, Jesse, have been about the defense making clutch stand.
I think for this offense, they can stay aggressive knowing that their defense is going to bail them out time and time again.
Yeah, and especially when you go for those 4th down situations, you do that a lot of times because you know your defense can make stands, make stops. They did on that last possession for you.
Inside the 45. He'll go out of bounds at the 35-yard line. Big pickup there, and this offense is feeling it. They'll snap it from the 36. They've got a first down. Give to the running back. Across the 25, he's got room. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked.
And how about the running back, man? Rips off a big play. This offense creates some momentum, and what do? They keep their foot on the gas right back on the football to try to keep this offense rolling.
Catch in the middle, it's Duarte. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike. Houston wants to play fast. Looking to throw. Dances away to buy time. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Houston! Well, that didn't necessarily go as planned, but it was most effective in the end.
I love it, Reese. Down in the red zone, this quarterback didn't have anybody open. Didn't panic. He just decided, man, I'm going to go do this myself. I'm going to use my wheels and put up 6 on the board. He did just that.
He'll take the return and try to improve the field position. Not nearly as much running room as he'd hoped. He's out of bounds at the 13. So here comes the Texas A&M offense back onto the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. They'll run play action. Fires it beautifully in on the crosser. He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33.
I know it's something we take for granted, guys, but the Q did a great job there with the play-action fake. He really took his time and sold it. And that's what froze the linebackers in the second level of the defense to help make that completion a whole lot easier.
Throws to the tight end.
Thank you.
And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming.
Well, this offense has gone his way early and often in this game. They've gotten into a nice rhythm. That time, though, the defense was expecting the throw going his way, and they put a really nice hit on him to force the incompletion.
Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line. Trying to pick up a 1st down. They won't have time to run another play, and we will take it to the 2-minute timeout. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. He lost it high and deep down the left side.
Oh, he dropped it, yes!
That was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. The Aggies send out the punt team to kick it away.
Oh, no!
About the 29-yard line before he's brought down. The Houston offense ready to go back to work. They evened things up the last time they had it, and the defense helped them out and a chance to go on top with this drive. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2. Turning it on! And the explosiveness of big gainer gets it to the 49-yard line. What perfect execution on that big run. Everything perfectly blocked, and this guy doesn't need a lot of room.
I love how this offensive line communicates and works up front. You see guys winning their one-on-one battles. There's double teams happening. Guys are getting into the second level and creating big lanes for this running back.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
Nothing to do with the football, and he just throws it away. It'll be 3rd down. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the 2nd down misfire. Grabbed in the middle.
There you go.
They get him down at the 36. It will be a 1st down. Clock stops momentarily for the 1st down. They'll hurry to the line. Out of the gun to give to the back. You'll take 4 yards on 1st down every time. 2nd and 6. Houston going up tempo. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. Going to try to get it himself. Quarterback gets the 1st down and more. Couldn't quite get it into the end zone. He goes out of bounds at the 3, but they are in business.
I mean, these quarterbacks nowadays can run so fast. Think about who you've got chasing him. Defensive linemen, those big old defensive tackles, defensive ends, linebackers, they can't catch him because they're faster than them nowadays. So much speed, so much electricity now with these guys.
Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Scrambling away.
Ah, throw it
He
away.
just threw that one away. Nobody was getting open. He had to live to find another play in the red zone. It'll be third down. One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. They're going to throw it on third and
He
goal.
dropped it.
You're not going to see that happen too often. The quarterback, man, he was licking his chops. He saw a big space in the middle of the field. He had his best receiver there ready to make a play, and he dropped it.
And this one is perfect. And with that, they've taken the lead. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update. The Aggies will kick it off to start the second half. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Houston offense comes onto the field. If it's working, why change it? And that running game was working in the first half. I imagine we'll see a lot more of it here in the third quarter.
And you just know the offensive line was telling their coordinator, put this on us. Let us continue to go out there, push these guys.
Oh! And he gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line.
And that's the thing about this defense. Yeah, they may be losing the game right now, but they've got difference makers on that side of the football. They got guys that can step up like that, create havoc, get a sack, create negative plays. They're going to need more of that here in the second half if they're going to win this game.
And the Cougars with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Back to pass. Catch in the middle. It's Green. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down.
When these wide receivers work the middle of the field, so much of this is feel. Understanding where the holes are in the zone, or understanding how to get leverage on a man. And these wide receivers are dangerous nowadays because they do it so fast and see that so quick and make those plays over the middle.
Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Seems to complete to the right.
God,
He
he's so
gets it
slow.
past the 30, and they'll get him out of bounds at the 32. The Cougars come to the line with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, running back gets to give.
That's what I'm talking about.
Down at the 47, but not before he ripped off 15.
Another good run. Man, he has been picking up yards in bunches today. Jesse showing off all the skills.
And he's showing no signs of slowing down, David. This guy just gets better as the game goes on. He is a beast.
An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. The Cougars kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Give to the back. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
And the offense here dialed up a really good zone beater. Give credit to the offensive coordinator. He called the right play at the right time.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game.
Pulled
Pulled down after a nice run, and they're in the red zone at the 19. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Cougars with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Makes the grab. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They're trying to extend this already long drive. The 9th play is a 3rd and 3. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. And he gets it inside the 10-yard line. They'll mark it at the 9 where it'll be first and goal. The Cougars pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. Got it in the middle. It's Roach. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. Now on 2nd and goal. Wants to go up top. The sweet feet keeping the play alive.
Yes.
And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Cougars.
Another rush rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them.
Yeah, Texas ball, yeah.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And the returner is stopped.
Maybe down at the back.
Texas A&M has it back, and we say howdy to the Aggie offense again. That deficit has now grown to double digits, down 17-7 as they start this drive. They'll start this drive going to the air. Gonna let it fly.
Oh, my God.
Makes the grab on the big throw. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. After that last big gainer, they'll put it in play. 1st and 10 from their own 49. Get it out on the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. Still some work to do after that last completion at 2nd down. Quarterback on the keeper. Jukes his way for more. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Just inside the 40-yard line, it's 1st and 10 from the 39. He's like a pinball with attitude out there, hammering ahead to the 30.
And winning 1st downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on 1st down, but they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in 2nd and short, not a good job by this defense.
And the Aggies back to the line on 1st down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. That's the end of the period, and Houston has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. They go back to work in the final period of this one. Off the boot, looking for his man. Flips it out to the back. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
I just get the feeling this defense is going to make it hard on them.
Well,
They've
you
got
see
the
it.
lead, it's late. They're going to try to tackle
it.
everybody inbounds. Offense is going to have to really work for this and be smart. You got to attack the sidelines. You got to throw 1st downs. You got to keep this thing moving vertically down the field.
It's complete to the left. And he broke 1 tackle on the way to a solid pickup there. Quarterback in trouble, just dump it right in the gut. Don't make him reach for it. Just put it right on the body of the fullback.
Yeah, Reese, you got to be real accurate when you throw to these guys. Not the biggest catch radius, let's just say. Moving forward, though, I think we're going to see this fullback play a big role in this offense.
They got 0 push up front, and they stopped him in the backfield. So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. It is true as he puts 3 on the board. They're back to within a touchdown. 17-10 is the score. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the Big Ten. On Wisconsin. They're darn near perfect offensively today, almost exactly the way they drew things up in practice. They're up by 28 over Minnesota. We'll circle back to this Big Ten battle. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
And when you're down later in the football game, you got to start taking some chances. And that was a beautiful run blitz. Great job playing the probability, understanding it might be a run to run some clock. And they guess right, and they make a big play for this defense.
And he's got enough for the 1st down. They'll mark it at the 34. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll run the ball. The clock is on their side.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead. The offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back. He's looking at his playlist. And he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. To the ground with the back.
Oh, what was that?
And he was greeted by a host of defenders and barely gets it back to the line of scrimmage. How bold will they be on 3rd down after that last run? From the gun, wants to pass. And he had it for a second, but it just dribbled out of his hands. They'll keep the offense on the field on 4th down already with a 1-possession lead. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Gets it out fast. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs. Now it's up to the defense to put this game on ice with a few minutes left to play. Wants to go up top on 1st down.
Oh, where is he going? Number 4?
And he's brought down after a nice game. Offense has it at the 28 on 1st down.
That's a pick.
Single back formation, and they give it to him. He breaks a tackle. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. Big drive for this offense late, trying to tie the game. They piece together a couple of 1st downs, and here they come again. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. He rolls all the way down to the 5-yard line before they finally get him stopped. And a big opportunity for this offense to tie the game up in the 4th with a touchdown. Rushes on him. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing.
And that's exactly what this defense was looking to do, man. Heat him up, speed him up, get him off of his spot. They flush him outside of the pocket, do a nice job putting pressure, not letting him feel comfortable, get him outside the pocket and forcing the incompletion.
Can't hang on in the end zone, and that one is going to drive him crazy when he watches it. It'll be 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd and goal, they'll throw it. Fires to the end zone.
Oh, my God.
Touchdown, Texas A&M. Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
Great job with the score. And listen, right here at this point in the game, there's still going to be time left. My defense is going to have to make a stand regardless. I'm going to kick the extra point because the field goal still beats me if I go for a 2-point conversion.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. No shot to return that one as he boomed it out of the back of the end zone. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Makes the catch. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. On 3rd and short, they keep it on the ground here.
Wow, 4th and 1?
And it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down.
Man, nowhere to run on that play at all.
About all you can say is do better. But that's the problem. Are they able to do better?
And that's why you keep trying things, right? Keep trying to get on the perimeter, run it up the middle, try different things to see what you do well.
Going for it on 4th down late in a tie game. This is a huge play. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. He's got it. They'll move the chains after he
Wants that ball out there to him, man.
Looking downfield on 1st down.
Yes,
Grabbed over the hill. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Trying to get everybody set with the clock still running. Wants to throw and not much time to work with. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
Well, I know it hasn't been a tremendous day statistically for this quarterback, but his decision-making has been good enough to win this game. Hasn't thrown a lot of TDs so far, but when things aren't open, he throws it away like on that play right there. He's not putting his team in a bad spot, and that's why they still have a shot to walk out of here with a W.
They get the timeout called. 11 seconds remaining to play. Houston getting set, looking at 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Working that left side now. They'll use the timeout. 6 seconds left on the clock. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside.
Go down, go down, go down.
And this one will be stopped for no gain. Timeout is called with just a single
I'm trying to get in the
second
middle of the
left.
field. This dude wants to sit here.
They'll play it safe and try for 3. Timeout is called with just a single second left. So now on comes the field goal unit. It'll all be decided right here. Win or lose on this kick. It's good! A moving kick to win the game.
Let's go.
And with that field goal, they now have the lead. It's really the most common type of upset we see every year.
And we have some
Field
quick
advantage
tackles.
is so big, and especially when you have a ranked team come to town, they love to play sports.